dizzy now. I get dizzy. What view's on the other side?
Just the water.
The water's over there, yeah.
You can walk around this side, too.
Oh my God, it's much cooler. Yeah, I could sit that way.
This is Pensacola Bay, and this is the original use for putting this lighthouse where they did.
Oh, here's the beach. Yeah. I see where
You guys see how the beams are formed?
Yeah, how does that happen?
That's because the way the lens is angled, it makes it not go down at the water, but it makes it shoot straight out.
Yeah. Does it still guide boats? It's still useful in that department?
It doesn't guide as much boats as it did back then because a lot of boats now have GPS.
So what's it used now for? Mostly tourism, or?
Pretty much.
Well, why would they light it up then if it's not useful too?
Some people use it.
Small fishing boats, charter boats use it.
That's a nice breeze. My God.
And you have Fort Pickens over here. You see the
we were there.
The lit part is the fishing pier.
Right, we were there. Now, where's Pensacola Beach? Past that way.
Here.
It's to the left.
All the way. Right.
You see the really dark road right there?
Yeah, we were there last night. We went on that road, State Road 30, whatever that is. Yeah. We went to Eglin. I did a lot of nice things over there. Yeah. So the lighthouse used to be over there.
With the Navy Lodge.
In the 1800s.
Right. But you see Fort Pickens is over here on the left, and then we have another Fort McRae over on the right.
Okay.
And that's the only entrance into Pensacola Bay is right there.
We have a
With the lighthouse being down there, it served no purpose because fishing vessels and big ships couldn't see the beam from down there, so they moved it right here, directly in front of the pass.
In the 1800s.
Yes.
Fantastic. Wow.
It's beautiful.
So what's the ghost history behind this building then?
Well, as far as the tower goes, there.
Can you hold that for me?
Sure.
You want to see where your friend's at?
My sister?
Your sister.
What do you mean?
Like where she's at down there.
Oh, she's outside?
No. She's inside, but I can show you where she's sitting.
No. Just stay here. I'm getting dizzy.
No, I mean, you can go over here, look down. She'll be sitting right there in that little building.
No, don't worry about it. I want to look at the beach, get the breeze.
Supposedly there's a lady that'll walk around this top catwalk right here.
Yeah.
And that's strictly off limits to anyone that's not Coast Guard.
Ah.
And she's in a white flowy dress, and she just walks around there, and you can see the beam through her.
Wow. How often does that happen?
I've only heard it happen once.
Yeah. Now, who is she? Is she the wife of somebody, or
she's supposedly the daughter of a lighthouse keeper. She died in the room down in the house.
Oh.
She actually hemorrhaged during childbirth. She lost a lot of blood. She was bedridden for about 4 months before she died.
Oh my God! At a very young age, I imagine.
I think she was in her early 20s.
Yeah. That's something. Wow. The lighthouse keeper, was he in the Navy? What was he? He was just
he was
civilian?
part of the U.S. Lighthouse Service.
Oh.
It was kind of a governmental job.
So why is this considered the most haunted? If you look on the computer, haunted. This is number one.
This is the story of her, and we had a lot of Civil War activity around this.
Oh, I gotta get a tissue. I'm sweating to death.
The lighthouse was actually hit 6 times from Fort Pickens with cannon fire during the Civil War.
Oh my God! From who? The Union and Confederates fighting?
Yeah, weren't the Confederates over there at Fort Pickens Lane?
Confederates were over here. Union was over there.
Union was over there. Okay.
Yeah. And so that's how it got its history?
Mm-hmm. Yellow fever was an epidemic that came through. It killed
I
about
read
3 or 4
about that.
children
I read
also.
about that, yeah. So how did it make this haunted? How did this structure?
Just probably the property that it was on.
I know a lot. Is it on a cemetery or something?
Had a lot of hangings. Had
but a lot of buildings
out for the Indians in the parking lot.
Yeah. Wow.
A lot of people think that buildings can kind of pick up on the vibes of the past without actually being there. That's what some
vibes
people,
of the what?
Of the past, things that have happened.
Yeah.